So the picture in front of you in the 1980s yearbook is a picture of Mrs. Richmond. How does it look different from then to now?
In the background, in Mrs. Witt's room, back in the 80s, you can tell that everything's a lot older, and just by looking at people's fashion and their hair, it's just a lot different compared to now.
What do you think school is like when your parents were here?
My parents were here. School probably had worse facilities, and the teachers probably had different teaching styles because we didn't have technology that we have nowadays.
So the bond of 2006 for Halstead High School was largely activities-based. Not completely so, but largely, I would say. I was a teacher at the time of the bond, and it added that whole area that we talked about earlier to Halstead High School. It major renovations to Halstead Middle School, and there were also major renovations to Bentley Primary School. There's some classrooms that were added to Bentley, and there's an entire wing added to the middle school. One of the big changes here at the high school was the addition of the auxiliary gym. Prior to that, if let's say you were a high school basketball team, the boys would go, let's say, right after school, and the girls would go at 6 o'clock in the same gym, and then the next week they would flip-flop. So it wasn't very conducive to getting kids home in a timely manner. So there used to be a wall here. It went from here to approximately here, and there was a door, and then there was a wall here. So there was a door right here. And as you can see, the wall is no longer there. So you walk into here, and this is prior to 2006. So from 1970 to 2006, this was the board offices. So you come over here, there was a reception desk, and you come over here, and there was another reception type desk. The superintendent's office was in this area right here. This was a board storage area, and then back here another office. And then back here where the conference room is, that's the old board room, so that's where they used to have board meetings. Can we keep going? Okay. So in 2005, if I was walking right here, and I was walking, I would have just nailed the wall because there was a wall here. And now the bond of 2006, there's obviously a hallway. And you asked for the major changes. Well, the major changes occurred in 2006 with the bond and the addition of everything down this way. Okay, so this library wall did not exist prior to 1999. So students would they'd change classes, they just walked across the library. Well, our librarians at the time, my understanding is, they absolutely hated that. So a small wall was put in, I think 2000, right around that time period. Okay.
What's the biggest change you made in your classroom, and was it effective?
Probably over the course of the years, I've added a lot more variety in my classes as far as what students are able to do. When I first started teaching, it was a lot of you'd go through a unit or a chapter, take a test at the end, and then we would do another unit and take a test at the end, and it was almost kind of the same approach maybe even turned a little monotonous, that we were always just kind of reading, answering some questions, lecturing, and then taking a test at the end of the chapter. Now, probably try to do a lot more variety in my class, a lot of projects, more group projects, more technology to be used, just offering a variety for my classes. And so I think that keeps it a little bit more fresh. It keeps me thinking of new ideas and allows students to maybe have a little bit more choice in what they're doing that they would enjoy. Something maybe more than just taking a test every unit.
So the patrons of USD 440, the taxpayers, have been very good to us and to the students of USD 440 and the students of Halsted High.